works a bit better this time around. LeBlanc, the final pick here for SKT.
Oh. Faker LeBlanc at MSI.
Yeah, we never say no to that one.
The Ghost wants to go for the gank, and here comes the all-in as well. A lot of damage on the mid. They're going to go right for that one. Plenty of damage there. The flash to follow, and that's sure to be first blood picked up for Peanut in the bot lane.
Right before they hit level 6, still level 5.
It goes. Here's the ulti coming in because Peanut wants for this one, and Sven gets the lantern out. Nice little alley-oop there. Throw your teammate out and give him the lantern away, but Baker's now to join the party. Exhausted by some time, and they're going to kill him for it. Only the 1-for-1, maybe not a good use of his time.
Meanwhile, exactly, Perks is...
So when you jump in like that, you don't actually one-shot people like you used to do back in the day. Mithy, he's getting caught.
They know that there's no Kalista ultimate backup yet either.
No way out. Attacks award in futility, and down he goes. 3-1 SKT.
Yeah, it's a huge prize always there.
Nice attempt at the hook, but Baker instead gets the chain damage. Good little trade, and a Mithy to the half HP. Here comes Wolf in the backside kick.
Oh!
Into the turret from Trick now, and Perk's going to join the fray as well. Nice shockwave to buy some time, and Wolf does go a bit too far. Gets turned into Gumbo. Nice kill picked up there for Perks, turning the kills back to only 1,000.
Like right now, if you're G2, you can maybe make a play against Bang. He has no flash, and boom, no flash either.
Needs the lantern, gets it locking away. Nice hook on a Wolf to buy a bit of time there. Plenty of damage up for this one.
Teleport now.
Help. And here comes the TPs in. Expect might join the fray as well. Good damage on a Bang. He is now flashless. Can Trick get the kill? The top to buy some time. Expect makes it happen. 1-for-0 so far. Wolf 2 hits from dead. Nothing yet picked up though. SKT on the retreat. Uni does not have an ultimate for this one. Expect running out of health. The chain's going to be there. Plenty of damage out of Faker potentially. We're going to buy some time. Expect just barely sneaking away. The shield's there for Trick. He's going to stay alive. The flash to guarantee it lands in time. So just the 1-for-0, and SKT still in control of the map.
Exactly, and they can push in on this turret. 1 minion down. Perks actually.
Carrier's in, flashing some of the skill shots. Great dodge and the shockwave. Do they have the damage to kill out Perks? Not just yet. Peanut slow, but it's Uni who has aggro. The jump back in doesn't quite have the damage. Perks stays alive. Certainly within arm's reach. Take a look at the play yet again in the mid lane. Perks gonna get hit up by the axe. That means Peanut's saying it's time to go, and there's no way out for the Orianna. Under the turret they go. SKT pick up their 4th kill.
It is so hard to play mid lane without flash. And the following team fights, if you really want to get your 2 items by
Oh man, the pressure is still there. SKT able to utilize Faker's actual lane lead.
Yeah, screw that CS. A Thresh. Timekins ruining your day. Now there's no Devour. Oh, Trick didn't hit it.
Peanut's around. Of course, he can be saved by his vents. They got to go for Trick instead. A lot of damage on the release in. Still looking for a bit more. Is Peanut. Q's going to land. They're going to go for the play. Shots right back up. But Trick kicks back in. Bang. And this time there's no way back out for him. But the chase is on, and Peanut's going to kill one. Bang actually able to kill him with the poison damage instead. The chase in for Faker. Just going to jump back out. 1-for-0 SKT. And there's more coming.
They fell into SKT traps, and now the trap is closing.
In between the turrets, they're going for more. Sven is dead already in the list. Not much else to do. Here comes Mithy. He's got the shield, but it's not going to be living in for much longer. The chase is on, and it's going to be a kill in for the Olaf. It's Peanut taking him down.
SKT
as well. Step of a steal. Expect's going to open fray, but looks like they're not going to be in for this one. Game swinging more towards SKT as they take this one in. Not going to land the chain in a Perks, but maybe they get some damage onto Expect. Shockwave is an air ball. But SKT choose to defend.
And Leeson's flying towards their team. Nope. Then he goes for the Devour. He doesn't do it early. Now he gets kicked in, though.
They have to go for a Wolf. The Shockwave is there. All the cooldowns burn for the tank, and it means nothing. The re-engage is here, and SKT.
Oh, they're all coming mid now.
Here comes the flank out from the mid lane. The G2 forced to flash away from their opponents. First kill comes through as Perks hits the mat. Faker going to be next at the takedown. Trick gets the kill. 2-for-0. 10-3 overall in the game. Sven next up to fall. It's a 3rd kill in a row. Peanut now on a rampage. SKT 10,000 gold ahead. Their victory all but assured.
SK Telecom inside the base. Inhibitor under fire. 3 members of G2 dead.
And let's see if they go for more. 15 seconds on the respawns. SKT gonna look towards the bot lane. They've got a wave that Faker can set up.
That's still enough for them to get another one. Expect is trying to be annoying here.
He does taunt Faker. Doesn't get enough damage on a Wolf though. Waiting for the team to respawn. They're coming now. The locket comes in, or the Lantern, I should say, looks for Bang. They find a little bit of something here. Ward hops in, brings in Wolf with the Twitch alongside. The taunt is there, the Shockwave as well. 2 quick kills for G2, the best to make something out of this.
Yeah, that was such a nice play from near your Nexus turret. It's almost a lose-lose if you are G2 at this point because you're falling so far behind.
Here's the flank once again on Trick with no jungler. It's even harder to secure a Baron, and Trick is dead. Even more of a formality. There's almost no way G2 stops this one. Huni
1v1 with the Baron. Goes down to half health. Eventually he gets a friend, but Wolf on the outside.
G2 actually find a bit of an opening. They're pulling in the team. They're going to go for this fight against Bang and Wolf. Exhausted. Zod and Expect part of the fray. And SKT actually splitting their focus too much. 2 kills will go through to G2, but Huni going to rejoin the fight first. The Flamespin is there. Zoda's buying some time. Fake for the back line. Going to take down Perks. Zen next up to kill, and Peanut takes him down as well. It looks like it's not enough for G2 to get with this one. Expect not to expect any kills here on this as Peanut finds his double, and the tank will go down last, but assuredly he will be falling here as well as Faker wants it to happen, and Huni's going to make it so. Trick has respawned, but SKT even farther.
And a Grom.
Hits Faker.
A lot of damage there, but look at the damage output back. He is not nearly the damage
hits
takes
back.
Hits back harder.
It's out to be on a 2 MSI championship streak as they've got Baron buff and looking to finish out the 3rd game in this series.
For now, but with the Baron buff on, they're looking to close out the game, close out the match, and close out the tournament. Trick on the side, doesn't find anyone to fight though. And with the slows from Peanut, Bang is going to be able to clean that one out pretty easily. Not even a threat onto him just yet. Faker once again on the front line, gonna find Mithy for this, pulled back in. Nice by Sven to buy him some time. Now they go down for inhibitor number 2. The base falling apart little by little. 5v4 on the map. Gold lead 16,000. Baron buff on the 5 as well. And here we go. Nexus turret's about to fall. SKT to cement themselves the championship. G2's redemption is nice, but SKT going through the crucible of the mid-season invitational to lock it down as the best team in the world. And SKT are once again the champions. Of SKT. The players may change. The pedigree stays the same. If you join SKT, you are very likely to become a world champion and called the best in your role.
I mean, it's just the amazing thing about SKT. The organization of building the structure around these players so they can do this again and again.
And what a feeling this must be for Huni, who several years ago wanted to join SKT. They told him maybe you could be in the practice squad, but didn't make the full roster. Came to Europe, played on Fnatic, came to North America, played on Immortals. Finally got the call saying, Huni, we want you. Comes and joins the team, and in his first international tournament, takes the trophy.
He had to travel the world, but now gets to stand side by side with Faker and Coma to raise that MSI trophy.
That duo, Faker and Coma, been with SKT ever since they won the Season 3 World Championships and started.
They've honestly been SKT.
They've been SKT, so you can keep swapping members out left and right. Rapid Star there with the team as well, the assistant coach. And they just keep on winning. It's so impressive. They can be so consistent.
This makes their, I believe, 5th or 6th, depending on your definition. Right, international commitment for SKT.
Temos também o atirador carregador da Red Canids, BRTT. E o bicampeão do mundo de futebol, Ronaldo.
Lesson over the dash, the analysts.
Thank you very much. Free SKT. Telecom, your 2017 mid-season Invitational champions. As you can see here, world superstar, football superstar, two-time World Cup champion Ronaldo making his way onto the stage, along with another very famous face, BRTT, in the League of Legends community, to present SK Telecom with their winners' medals.
One legendary two-time World Cup champion here to award to a couple two-time world champions of League of Legends.
And let's remember, SK Telecom has just completed the most dominant two-year run in the history of League of Legends as an esport.
And it's something that I don't think will ever be equaled. We're still very young in League of Legends as a sport, as an esport. However long the game goes, this sort of dominance that looked impossible at the start of the scene, we're a part of history, just watching on as SKT continue to make it.
I love what I saw when they went for the MSI trophy as well. Hooney getting to lift it first, making sure Peanut could get to lift that trophy as well, bringing the whole team into this experience.
Yeah, we have to remember, as was said at the beginning of the day, Papa Smithy, that this organization is a dynasty with members that have, come and left and come and left, and yet the dominance has always been there. For those two members, their first international win in a Riot tournament, Hooney and Peanut should be proud.
They were chasing something, honestly, every player is when they move along, but when you move to SKT, it's the big goal that you're chasing, and for Hooney, it's a culmination, as Freak put, of a very long and winding path to get to SK Telecom. And for Peanut, he was the one who was supposed to take down SKT. He went the other route. He's feeling pretty damn good about his decision now.
And we can't forget the guy behind it all, right? Koma there on your screen getting his medal as well. I mean, this man is a great mind within League of Legends esports.
And that's really what it takes, because not only within League of Legends, but really across all sport, it's rare to see this kind of dominance. This level of domination internationally for this many years. And Faker, the man himself, the greatest player of all time.
Receiving the medal from one of the greatest footballers of all time.
A transformative footballer in his own right. Ronaldo was a superstar and then some. Speaking of superstars.
Very true. I mean, you've got Faker on your team. The fact that you can make a name for yourself, the likes that Peanut has, I mean, it's incredible. Wolf as well, outspoken in his own individual abilities, shows up time and time again, has matured fantastically as a player here.
Can we step back for a moment? 7 years into the esport, we have Ronaldo passing a gold medal to Faker.
Much-deserved trophy raised once again by our 2017 mid-season Invitational champions, and the crowd, wild as ever, loud as ever. Very pleased with the showing from both teams today. We have to remember that SK Telecom was challenged today. This did not come easily for them, and yet they fought through and achieved victory.
And even though SKT often makes it look easy, it's never easy. Everyone wants this just as much as SKT does, but time and time again, SKT showed they are the best.
And this just raises the question, how far does this team and this organization go? I mean, Papa Smith, you said perhaps a run that will never be matched again, but let's remember that this run's not over, right? They've just hit one milestone, and now it's about, can they push forward? They'll be defending champions if they are to make it to the 2017 World Championships later this year.
It's the sort of run that should never happen, Dash. The game changes every meta. The meta has evolved, and SK Telecom have rolled with the meta, and that's why the domination is unprecedented.
And to me, to answer that question, you have to ask another. When does Faker and Koma retire? When do they, stop? Because it has to feel like these guys are so good and are so dominant that they may not stop winning until they choose to step down.
I mean, you forget how young Faker is as a player, right? Because he's been at that level of dominance for so long, as you mentioned, Jet. And it feels, like, in order to be there, the experience that he's acquired, the poise that he presents on stage and against adversity. Let's remember, he's focused the entire series here. guy rises above all, does what is